Bulba en la casa. Let's go. From the block to the console, we ride that beat. Destiny rising, AOE heat. Rise of Kingdoms, got the crew on the street, but we play with a heart that can't be beat. Fortnite drops, COD snaps clean. Burrito gang reppin' on every screen. We ain't just gamers, now we a dream. Raising funds for St. Drew's team. The Burrito gang, roll it, light that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that boba so flame. Mixo Pokémon y mexicano sentido. Bulbaritos, nombre bendito. Bulldog, francés, corazón bonito. Dale, we dissect the dev like surgeons in a booth. Break down the lies, serve up the truth. Fat content fresh from the factory roof. When the horns go off, that's Bulba's proof. No fake flex, no clickbait sign. Just community love and charity line. For every kid fighting in tough times, we ride together, our souls alive. The Burrito gang, roll it, like that flame. Bulbaritos bring the heat to the game. From the factory, yo, we ain't the same. We cook our beats with that Bulba Burrito gang. Everybody say our name. Bulba in the lab with that crazy aim. From the streets to the stream, we claim respect and love, not fame. Bulba the factory done. From rock roots to gaming songs. Burrito gang, we carry on. Faith, family, flavor forever strong, yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, Burrito Gang, we got some absolute fire going on. It's been raging for a majority of the day today, but we just got off of work, got a little food in us, and we are primed and ready for some absolute brawls tonight. For those of y'all that don't know, this is going to be an absolute epic KVK. So I hope y'all jump along, join us for the journey. We have some amazing kingdoms in this one, ranging from, to mention some of them: 1606, 3308, 2359, and of course, 1365. Absolute legends, all in their own right, but they are battling it out in Zone 5 right now. And it's been a bloodbath. So if you don't know Chadski, there's so many content creators in here, I can't list them all. But we're going to be doing some watch parties, having some fun. Hopefully y'all tag along for the journey. And if you're enjoying all the content, do me a huge favor. Help us out with that YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I think we are like 50 subs away from hitting 6,000 on the channel. So huge shout out to y'all. Appreciate all the love y'all been showing. And without further ado, let me fire up some music. And then we're going to get it rocking and rolling, baby. All right, let me see. Dun 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 dun. Very nice, great success. Shappy Gaming, yo, how's it going, big dog? Good to see you. Good to see you, big dog. I hope you're having a great day so far, my friend. Talk, let's go. Yes, sir. It is Friday night. It's Saturday, Sunday. Y'all know what I'm talking about, team? Y'all know what I'm talking about? What did y'all think of the thumbnail? I thought it was pretty gas. I ain't gonna lie. I'm bringing back the classic meme thumbnails in some of these because your boy just has to have a laugh sometimes. So I thought it was pretty entertaining. I almost put some of the content creator names above the guys, but I was afraid somebody was gonna get their feelings hurt, so I didn't do it. But I almost did. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to offend anybody, and then people, y'all know how it goes. So I was like, all right. I know Chadsky would have laughed his ass off. Chadsky would laugh his ass off, but I don't want to offend everybody. You know what I mean? Is this an AI song about you? No, it is a song that was made from one of our channel members. for the community, for the stream. But no, he's using a voice. What do you call that thing? It's not his real voice or auto tune. I don't even know what you want to call it, but it is from him. Hold on, give me a second. Let me fire the music up. But yeah, it's about, it includes me, my name, what we do, St. Jude's, all those kind of names, games, Rise of Kingdoms, all that kind of stuff. It was super dope. Talk Burrito gang, yo. DC, good to see you, big dog. I hope your KVK is going fantastic, man. You having a good day so far, bud? Sorry, let me clean my dirty glasses real quick. Dude, I'm getting like my old classic vibe clothes on right now. Like I'm loving the old graphic tees over here with the, who doesn't love a good beer graphic tee, bro? All right, let me see. Shappy, I'm in zone 5 right now. Biggest snooze fest. Dang, Shappy, bro. Ray, yo. How's it going, big dog? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome everybody to the stream. Make sure if y'all can, invite your friends. If your grandma has a YouTube account, why hasn't she subbed? You know what I mean, chat? All right, give me 1 second. Dude, my hair is wild, bro. Look at that. Dude, I feel like the kid from Karate Kid where he's just like, you know what I'm talking about, chat? Sick AF and my lower back hurts, but I am off today, so it's time to get it while I can. Dang, dude, DC, I think we're just getting into old gamers, brother. You know what I mean? Like Chadsky was out here talking about his lower back, like we're all about to go on disability, big dog. You know what I mean? Hello there. Heiko, good to see you, big dog. How we doing, big boy? Dude, I'm you know what, Chappy? I know. I ate a big dinner, brother. I ate a big dinner. But I got an even thicker boy. He's sitting right there, though. Y'all want to see him? Y'all want to say hi to him? Y'all want to say hi to the biggest boy of them all? The years. Come here. Come here. Let me say hi. Say hi. The biggest boy. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, no, hold on. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. The biggest boy of them all. Say hi. Hi. No. No, you don't want to say hi? No. Oh, it's your poor papa. It's your poor papa. I'm sorry. No, you didn't like it? You didn't like the glasses? No, you didn't like it. Alright. You want to take a nap? Alright, chat. Well, GG's. Let me see. The pup. Yes. I must use him in any way possible. All right, give me 1 second, chat. All right. Let's fly through real quick. Let's get this rocking and rolling, boys. All right, let me see. Hold up. I got too many screens open right now. I have a screenshot of this. Oh, yeah. We can ask the devs why he doesn't have a t-shirt. You wanna know? Oh, you're abandoning me? Uh-huh. Don't look back. You abandoned me. Dude, why doesn't he have a Rise of Kingdom t-shirt, dog? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of L movements are we making here, team? All right, let me see. I know they haven't been touching up here, brother. They ain't touching the tips. They're touching here. Let me see what's going on here. Uh-oh. Oh, he got the screenshots. Let me see. Senor Shappy, dude. Get this man a ban. Hold on. Wait, who's tagging me? Oh, okay, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna tag. Who do we tag? Who do we tag in there? Which CM would I tag? Oh man, what's her? Oh dude, which CM would I tag? Not Gloria. Brother, I need a which tag? Hold on. A Goose. I go, a Goose, how much for Bulba to get a Rise of Kingdoms dog shirt? This is amazing. Dude, we're gonna flex him so hard, I ain't gonna lie. Alright, let me see. Oh dude, they're just burning each other. GG's. It was over here earlier. Let me see. Did Chatsky go to sleep? Oh. Who's up here? Oh, yeah. All right, so we got a little ball moving up. Okay, let me see. I know down south I was seeing stuff. Is this... Oh, yeah, here's the spot. Here's the spot. They've been kind of rustling right here and then a little bit lower for a bit. Lizard, yo, how's it going, big dog? We rocking, dude. We rocking today. We rocking today. Wait, was that the oh, I thought it was, oh, it's Ari. I thought it was Arvix. I was like, huh? All right, let me see where Chatsky's at though. I think he was lower south if I remember correctly. Oh shoot. Brother, did I just see a Lancelot? Brother, I know. I thought I saw a Lancey. Was there a Lancelot out there, boy? Boy, let me tell you something. Almost a 1 million acclaim. Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, I'm not jealous at all, bro. I don't even know. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what the acclaim. I don't even know. I was like, wow, I'm getting acclaim, but I don't know how. Rock just KO'd AOEM with new update. Which update are you talking about, Lizard? Which one? I don't think I've read the notes today. I was busy doing nothing today. You know what I mean? I didn't read it. Yeah. The most recent one they announced. Oh, dude, I didn't read. You're gonna make me read it, Lizard? At the LA meet? No, I didn't see, I'll be honest with you, I didn't see anything unless I missed it. I did hear some things that they were talking about, but I wasn't impressed by anything, to be honest with you. All of those should have been quality of life updates anyways. I did ask, and I will let y'all know this, I did ask if, hold on, let me read exactly what I sent to them. I just put it in our game support thing. I put I put, is there any way that the devs can make the finish now functionality, the one that auto completes when you're doing training, right, to be a permanent feature? We need it. Also for building and research as well would be a great quality of life update. And so one of the game support said that the suggestion to make it a permanent feature has been noted and will be shared with the development team for consideration. So it wasn't a no, it wasn't anything, but they'll pass it along, and then if we hear anything, I'll let y'all know. Because it is, I will say this, it is a very, very, like, I know a lot of people sleep on it, right? Or it in end game, it maybe isn't like, you know, but when you're training troops and you know, massive training events and all, bro, the last thing you want to be doing is getting bastions with a ton of training that you're having click, 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 and click, and sorting out speed ups and sorting, bro, it's so annoying. Just autocomplete. Like there's no reason why those features shouldn't get added. It speeds up the workflow. It's less like, I think the only reason I could see them kind of pushing back is because they do not have the built out feature where it breaks out your speed up. That'd be my only thing. So I didn't test this out, and I don't know if somebody else can test it out. If you only have, like, say you only have an 8-hour research speed up left, right? And you have 3 hours left on your research, and you push the auto on it, will it break it out, or do you just lose the extra 5 hours of speed? If you lose the 5, then the auto in that situation is meaningless, right? What it needs to do is it needs to break it out and then do the auto on top of that. So it should still give it to you, but I wasn't able to test that yet. That would be the only reason why I could see them kind of holding back a little bit if they haven't unlocked that aspect of it. But I think we're already so far along in the game that it should already be caked in. I'll have to make a recording of what I was talking about when I was talking to them, because there's a lot of things. Let me see. Hold on. Let me catch up. There is an acclaim shop, allows you to get potions for free healing. At the LA meetup, 2.7 million kills and counting. Dude, keep it up, DC, brother. Keep crushing. I missed it too. There was a big one for legendary equipment. Oh, the what was it? The one equipment where it has the proc, where you could switch the I keep wanting to say specialty, the proc. I think that's okay, but I'll be honest with you. I'm never excited. No, it's not an equipment swap. It's the like if you have a piece of equipment that is proc for cav or for the pop, that you can switch it to leadership, or you'll be able to switch those. The special talent. There you go, Terminator. You can switch it on one piece. And so the thing that I understand on their front, like you need to be able to control it, right? The last thing you want, ooh, they're getting pushed hard. The last thing you want is people being able to have the ability to flip entire sets of equipment and do, like, ideally it needs that, being honest, or it should be an option when new stuff is getting released for you to be able to rotate it, or at least dismantle it to be able to rebuild something else. Like, I think they did do that. One of the other CCs did point that out, that he didn't realize it either, that if something is like leveled up, so like a level 4 helmet, that when you do it, it gives you adjusted materials back with that. On track. Don't cut yourself short. You also asked for, Karak, dude. So dumb, dude. I wish I could show y'all the count right now. I brought up the Karak or Karaku or Karak. Bro, I just want to say Karak, because we still have 2 stages locked. Dude, let me save this. Watch, dude. I want y'all to laugh with me on this or cry. One of the two. We'll title this Death Death. Confirm. Brother, check this trash out, bro. Right? You ready for it? Not just that. Right? Okay, so there's our Kingsland. There's a reason why we aren't streaming this right now. It wrapped up the first 24 hours. Okay. Like I kind of, after the first stream, when I told y'all it was looking like it could be another 12 hours, or we'll find out. Literally like 2 hours before we would have launched stream, it was over already. Over in the sense where we weren't battling for these passes. Like it almost turned into like a full retreat. In that sense, I'm pretty confident that everything is burning now. And so that's what, like, there's just nothing left. I'll probably do some other things that are just like farming barbs and honor farming and stuff like that, a stream for it. But there's legit nothing here, right? And then to make things worse, right, you come over here, it's under War Conquest. Brother, they're still locked. What is that? Bro. And then to make it worse, look at this. Hold on. Chronicles. It doesn't release for another 2 days. Bro, who's fighting Kingsland? Like, what is that? What kind of timing is that? That is so many wasted crystals for no reason. It's so many wasted crystals, bro. It's insane. It's insane how many wasted crystals this is. There's not even crystals here. What is that? Hold on. What is that? Brother, let me click on that bad boy, you know what I mean? Holy hell. Oh well, whatever. But dude, it's just like, why? Why even have that? Just double these up. Nobody cares after Kingsland. You know what I mean? If you lost, bro, you're like, what am I doing? Just farming crystals for some extra coins for the shop, I guess. But brother, where's death? Oh, I can delete all these. Let's get back to this, dude. Whew. Been over in AOEM world? Dude, Lizard, what are you doing, brother? I'm just kidding. I still love you, big dog. Hopefully they're treating you right, my friend. I would love to say I miss it, but I do not. I miss parts of the community, and I miss some of the CCs, but outside of that, there's nothing I miss. There are only a couple of things that I would say that if Rock was to adapt, brother, we'd be cooking. We'd be cooking. War Machines is 100%. Honestly, I think War Machines would kind of spice up KVK warfare, because then you wouldn't get the massive 1 billion accounts that are just constantly in the front, not being able to get moved. You would get people that would have to actually move around and fight and clear out, and you wouldn't get this stagnant stuff that, like, where they're just stuck here forever. You would be able to move people. And then the other thing, in my opinion, that Rock honestly needs, outside of a new Osiris League map, because Jesus Christ, it's only been 8 years. We need a new form of KVK warfare. I think we've come to the stage where Rock was the first to really innovate in KVK formats and moving and movements way back in the day. But I think ever since then, it's kind of rested on its merits. And I think it got a little stagnant. I think the community got lulled to sleep. I think we need something to spice it up. And I know I've brought it up before, but dude, I really think that if you do a water KVK, it's gonna bring boats, bring different, dude, it's gonna spice it up, and you're gonna see a resurgence in the Rock community and the Rock population as a whole if you start bringing that out. It brings a new dynamic. It brings a new everything to it. Gives players a new adjustment to push for. New introductions for possible future civilizations that are seafaring civilizations like Greece. You know, there's a ton. So I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to be made with not very much adjustment on the side of rock, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are like, whoa, that's completely new. Well, I'll tell you right now, if you look at Tempest Clash, right? Look, just zoom in on the boats. I want you to see how the boats mechanic like work function wise, right? And tell me what's the difference between that and what a single march is doing in the field. There really is no difference. They function the same. The AoEs function the same. Your ranged functions the same. The only difference is instead of seeing little people march, you have a boat that moves, and that's it. The map would turn from green to blue. You add some wave animations that come in. Add some islands instead of trees. I think we'd be cooking. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Love it. No back and forth field fights. Deads in the open field as well. Dude, that's the part I hate about it. Equipment swap. There is also a one-time full refund dismantle, 120k gems per mat. Oh, Terminator, I just caught that message right now. I appreciate it. There's also a one-time full refund dismantle, 120 gems per mat. I don't know if I want the gems though. Oh, well, I guess that is quite a bit of gems if you do have a nice legendary piece. Refunds more mats relative to awaken level. There you go, Terminator. Shappy, be right back. All right, big dog. Harder PvE coming finally. Bokander, yo, good to see you, Bokander. Good to see you, my friend. V5, good to see you, big dog. Chat, don't forget to drop a like. I appreciate you, Lizard. DC, I need to farm some barbs because I was low on speeds, so I can chit chat now. There you go. You run that auto, DC. Yo. Buzz hole, yo, dude, Buzz, you're gonna kick yourself in the face, bro. Did anyone tell you, Buzz? You actually won the first ever the code giveaway, but you weren't here. You abandoned us for some other content creator, and so we had to give away your code. No lies. I was like, Buzzhole, yo! And you had literally chatted like 4 or 5 minutes before. King Schmuck! Brother, dude, Schmuck, I need to ask the question, right? Because, Habibi, I know you're good looking under the mask, bro. Why are you hiding from the ladies, bro? You know what I mean? I know you're clean. I bet you have a luscious beard under that mask, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Mafu, yo! Dude, we got the CC Central in here, big dogs. Shee! I could never pull off the mask, Schmuck. I'd be like hyperventilating, bro. I probably couldn't breathe in it. I'd have like an asthma attack. Oh, I'd sound like Boba on the mic, bro. Beard looking like yours, my bro. Dude, it's so white, bro. I feel like I'm like 80 years old right now, dude. Respect your elders. Did I feel like the guy from Duck Hunter is like, I'm in my prime. It's too white, bro. I gotta like, I'm gonna make the wife color it, bro. When I get it colored, bro, I'm gonna look like 15 years younger. Y'all gonna be like, who the hell is this guy? Who is this guy? I'm gonna come a little less funny. Boys in the chat, dude, the boys are in the chat, fam. Now I gotta get Schmuck to get pied in the face for charity, bro. That's the ultimate goal here. Mafu's VTuber, so we can't get that, bro. I cover drama, broski, and gotta keep the identity hidden. Oh, dude, they're gonna come get you, bro. Don't worry, Habibi. I'd protect you, bro. I get out. Schmuck, you know the guy that's like shadow boxing in the street, bro? I'd be out there for you, big dog. What is that? And he's like, just shadow boxing in the street. That'd be for Schmuck right there, bro. I'd be lining him up, bro. Tee him up for me, big dog. Dude, I heard you, Chatsky was like, he's cooking something big. And I'm like, oh, bro, we're about to lose more friendships. There goes our friendships. Dude, I'm there right here. Schmuck, you ready for it? Big dog, I'm like this. Every time I see a Schmuck upload, I'm like, I'm the guy behind the fucking tree, bro. You know, the meme where the dude's behind the tree? We're losing friends today, boys. We're losing friends. We're losing friends today. Oh. That's when I know my sub count starts to go down. Because I laugh. I'm laughing, and then all the kingdoms just start dropping all their subs, bro. I know I can see my numbers going down. I'm like, brother, I probably shouldn't have commented on this video. I already know it. I know it every time. Every time I put out an Osiris League video, or are you ready? When somebody's like, who's gonna win the Osiris League? And then I say like the opposite. Bubba, lay down. Oh, he wants to be with you, baby. He's pushing the door. He was pushing the door with his face. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna be JT, and I instantly know like my sub count is going down by the second. I'm like, I don't know how y'all bait me every time. Every time, I'm never gonna grow. Y'all bait me so hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't crying about it, right? What's a couple of thousand subs when you're getting, 30 back every time? You know what I mean? It's nothing. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be the greatest 5K YouTuber in history, bro. That's literally what's gonna happen. But I don't care, brother. I don't care. Boys in the chat, I covered drama, broski. My favorite Habibi streamer, yes. The Habibi. Dude, people don't even think I'm Mexican. They think I'm Habibi. I'm like, brother, I don't... My Arabic brothers only taught me the naughty words. They didn't teach me any good ones, bro. I blame 1307, bro. They just taught me the bad words. Was most banger video? Oh, yeah. It was pretty funny. Dude, I was laughing. You know what I can respect from Schmuck, though? When Schmuck's like, he's like, and they tried their hardest to, when in the back, right? In the back, he's like, they got their fucking cheeks clapped. Like he's ready to say it, but he's trying to be real professional about it, right? He's trying to report the rock news. He's like, oh, they put up quite a fight, and instead of saying they got their asses kicked, you know what I mean? Like he's giving it the professional licking, brother. That's when the Schmuck's gonna get like a professional mask. He's gonna be all bedazzled and shit. Like he's gonna be rolling, and instead of a grill, he's gonna have a blinged out mask. He's gonna come in one day. I'm telling you, boys, that's when you know he made it in the rock. He's up there with the cheeses up there in the clouds. Whoo. Whoo. Hard to stay neutral, bro. Dude, you're telling me, brother. You're telling me. Dude, he was riding that fence, bro. He was surfing on it. I was like, hell no, brother. I'd be lighting him up. But he did it so poetically. Even the people in 2377 were like, you know what, bro? That's a great story. It's a great story. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, hell. He had them all in the Habibi trance, bro. He had them all lovesick puppies, brother. What a fantastic story. And the title should have been like the downfall. Like it should have been like the epic failure. But your boy, it was pretty good. Or you could have done like the dark history. Like there's so many bait titles that people would get triggered on just for the title. That's wild. I get people yelling at me for not having their kingdom number in the stream. I'm like, bro, calm down. There's 50 kingdoms in this KVK. I can't fit them all on the thumbnail. All right, you need to chill. Rather be hated by all than respected by none. Yeah. You know what I mean? But Lizard, you got to be respected in the first place. You know what I mean, dog? My bad, bro. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Fuck. Now I feel bad, bro. Fuck. 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 I'm just kidding, brother. I'm just kidding. I still love you, even though you're playing AOEM trader. What? Huh? What? Nah, bro. I ain't gonna cook you like that, Lizard. You know I love you. It's all right, bro. I clown Lizard all the time. Whew. Oh, dude, he's taking notes, bro. He's taking notes. He turned into Arya Stark and he put me on his list. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'll get canceled for the 10th time already, chat. Damn! Dang it! We clown everyone, dude, brother. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, bro. Like, some people just need to learn how to laugh, bro. I don't know if people know how to smile nowadays, dude. All right, hey, schmuck. Honestly, right? Yeah, don't record this for a video, right? But I need y'all's honest opinion, okay? I want y'all to put it in the chat if you're watching. There's a serious question that I'm asking because a lot of CCs, and I'm not going to name any because I don't need anybody getting whatever, right? But there was a serious question statement that was made that I thought they were joking, but there seems to be a consensus that it's not. Okay. Do y'all think, and this is a serious question, do y'all believe that there are more pilots now than there were back in the day? I'm not going to break it down. Like, I'll let you know what my opinion is, but I'm honestly curious to see what y'all think. Do y'all believe that there are more pilots now than there were back in the day? And I don't mean like non-stop piloting. I just mean accounts that utilize pilots. Maybe not all the time, but like if I'm playing right now, but in 3 hours, a pilot's going to play for 4 hours, and then I'm going to come back and play, that is me classifying as pilots. I don't mean full-time pilots. I just mean piloting at any point. Do I have water, man? Let me see. I'll wait for y'all to say. I'll let y'all know once I see a couple. I'll let y'all know what I think. Schmuck. I don't know how it was back in the day, but past 10 months we had like a surge of piloting services. See, I think that's different though, right? I think this service aspect of it, I agree with, right? The quality, like there's a whole like underworld of piloting now from what I'm being told. Like I'm talking like the more you spend, the better your pilot, like LinkedIn profile, you know, kind of like selling your services kind of deal. Like I get that part. But what I'm talking about, right, is back in the day when you had kingdoms of 8 to 10 alliances that are 11, 12 billion power each, brother, there's no way all those people were doing it. They were using the scripts in BlueStacks before PC. Like, brother, there was no way. Whether or not it was a paid pilot back in the day, I wouldn't fight. I definitely think there are more paid pilots now, but I don't think that there are more pilots, because I know for a fact a lot of kingdoms would share the main accounts all over the place, and you would constantly have people that were coming in nonstop from other kingdoms that wanted to fight 960. They wanted to fight 1365. They wanted to fight 93, that were from the kingdoms that just lost KVKs, and they would pilot accounts in the KVKs that were in the, so there were whole alliances full of people. You know what I mean? And that's the thing that I kept trying to explain is it's like, I think right now it's so refined that it looks like a lot. The percentage is probably higher compared to the ratio of players, but the sheer amount of pilots is nowhere near, because the player base was exponentially bigger back then. And so it's, I guess percentage wise right now probably is, but back in the day, the number of pilots you had there far outweighed what they have right now. And that's just my opinion, right? I know a lot of people don't necessarily come from that far back, but this was pre-domain system, before they nuked large kingdoms. Like it was a massive problem. Hold on, let me see. I was ripping on bro in his own chat. Jesus Christ. Plus my AOM account better, Bulba, you know, too. Then make a good rock account, bro. You know what I mean? We've had at least 15 different discords pop up. That doesn't surprise me though, because what people need to understand also about piloting, right, is in certain countries, right, and this sounds really dumb, right, in certain countries you can pay somebody $40 a month and that will make you more money than being a doctor in those countries. That's the kind of stuff that people need to understand, right? It sounds like whatever, right? When people are like, oh, it's like child labor and blah, like, brother, people took it way too far. But in certain countries, if you're making $40-50 a month, bro, you were racking in the dough. You were living life, a lavish life at $50 a month. There are doctors in certain countries that are making $100 a month. Bro, it is insane. Insane. And so when you're telling people, you know, hey, you can bring me 6 pilots for all my accounts, I'll pay you $100 a month, bro, they're living. Whew. You mean to tell me I can play rock for a life? For, you know what I mean? Like it's something else. And I think if you're American, right, or EU or any of the, like, you're like $50, like what? Nah. In some countries, dude, $50 is gonna, dude, you're gonna be driving the Benz, brother. Nah, but you're gonna be balling out, brother. EPG, MGM, NGOs, EPM, EPM. Yeah, I think we definitely had pilots before, especially big kingdoms with 2+ alliance. Yeah, 2+ is nothing. 2+ was small. 2+ wouldn't even make A seed back in the day, bro. That's the difference. Like, this KVK seems big, and that's why I always preface it. But this KVK would have been one starting zone back in the day. All of these kingdoms would be one starting zone. Oh man, my chair wheels are acting all weird today, bro. I think secondary password made it a lot easier for official services to be ushered in. That's true. They definitely made it a lot easier, for sure. But I don't know. It's the same thing that they were talking about with their announcement today, Schmuck. I'm just like, oh Lord, dude. About the third party stuff, I was like, like, bro, if you don't like it, then do it. You know what I mean? Like, they're just filling a void that nobody's filling. I said it. All right, I'll be the one to say it. Hey, if you don't like it, then fix it. If you don't like it, then fix it. Right? Quality of life updates. It's very clear, and I would say we are at the point of the game's life cycle where you have your hardcore player base. Right? This is not a casual game. This is hardcore. People in hardcore games love seeing data stats. They love fluffing their egos. Give them a player card. Give them give them a big ass banner. Congratulations, #1 KP, bro. I don't care what it is, right? But they want to see stats, charts, figures, heat maps, strategies, abilities to draw on maps. We can draw on the maps on KVK, but can we do that in Ark of Osiris? You know what I mean? Like, can they go on the map and do, all right, guys, we need to go here, 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 and here? Or do they have to constantly put new markers nonstop? You know what I mean? We need to evolve to the extent of the game. Right now, what we are resting our hat on right here, we are resting it on a 8-year-old Ark of Osiris map, KVK maps that have to be in rotation, that a majority of them are avoided or not played at all, right? Same style open field, which I'm not saying it's bad, but you know, we need to push that envelope a little bit, right? Ranged gears, quality of life for old heroes and commanders. Like, we are at that point of the game that all of that needs to get into account. You know what I mean? Make the game more dynamic, because right now you'll see that people are going to be running the same 5 marches nonstop, same 7 nonstop. Like, there should be the ability to mix and plan and strategize different strats. And so I feel like there's a lot of dynamics that need to occur in the game. I know I brought it up. If you're a CC, you'll know what statement I'm talking about. But I made a statement that they need to have more dynamic UI elements on the actual interface. And what I mean by that is this. Here, I can't really show you here because it doesn't allow my profile picture. Is there needs to be, if you ever played Infinity Kingdom, right? They used to have these little icons that were right here on the side that would fly out. And what I mean by flyouts, for the CCs that don't know, flyouts is this. That is a flyout. It doesn't require you, a flyout does not require you to open a new window. That is a new window, right? A flyout is a flyout, right? When I'm on the open field fighting, right? I'm over here and I'm fighting and I need to check my hospital. I shouldn't have to go like this to go in here, to click here, to check my hospital, to open the window, to do this. DC, yo, thank you for the re-up on your membership, big dog. I shouldn't have to do any of that. What I should be able to do is, I'm in the open field right here. There should be little icons with a hospital icon, you know, a little KP, a little sword, whatever it is, a little whatever icons. And when I click that icon, it does this. This shows my hospital a button that says heal. It speeds up immediately. I click on here and never have to leave this screen ever. That is the kind of clean UI that I'm looking for to expedite this. Like, the idea of adding more and more and more and more screens and more reports and more. There should legitimately be an option where I kill somebody and there's a little button on their dead march that clicks. It will open up a flyout of how the report did. I shouldn't have to open this to see, oh, I got hit 15 times. Let me go, whoa, it's not that one. It's this one. That's what I'm talking about. Just speed. It's going to make your game so much better. People are going to appreciate not having to go through 25 screens to get anywhere. It's going to be flyouts. Easy access for icons. If you need to do bastions, put a little bastion icon there where you click, flies out for the list of 15 bastions that are available. You can start a quest here and you never need to change screens, ever. So for those of y'all that were in the CCs, that's what I'm talking about. And I'll end up probably having to do something with it because I know they're probably going to be like, what the hell are you talking about flyouts? But it's going to help a lot. And that's the stuff that, like, when we were talking about third party and hero scrolls and death pop-ups and counter, bro, that shouldn't be something that, you know, if people really want that, it shouldn't be that hard to add, or at least add it to the docket to get added. That's the game plan. You can shadow box. I will cover your sick, dude. DC, that's the premium gas I need right there. That's the gas I need, DC. Woo-hoo. Dude, I'll be shadow boxing in the streets, big dog. You can just hit the clips, bro. The YouTube clips. LOL, what? Nah, Lizard. You don't know the real deal, brother. You don't know it. That's a real one. You know what I mean? They need to make the UI cleaner. That's what you're saying, bro? No. The UI, I think, is already clean enough. I think they have the ability to remove UI. They have all those functionalities. What I'm talking about is like a quick select menu. So if you play Call of Duty, if you play any sort of BR mode, and they have a quick select menu that does not require you to go into the settings and then deep dive to page 14 to change one setting, that is what I'm referring to. When you go into Call of Duty and you need to change a POV slider, you literally select, it pops out your settings, and then you move, and then you're back in the game. That's what I mean. Skinsy Ray, oh, Skinsy, yo, what's going on, big dog? Yeah, I saw you were streaming earlier, homie. I hope you're having good fights, my friend. Huge shout out, brother. I appreciate the raid, big dog. Y'all having a good time on the fights, dude? They're looking like good fights up here. Down south, I'm a little like, I don't know. You know, it's a little suspect. I'm a little worried about this right here. I know they have forts. Don't get me wrong. But when people are in the back line, you're just like, Phantom, yo. Welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I appreciate you, big dog. This is a little bit suspect to me, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I think the good part is at least they have their forts built, but making connections from the back makes this a whole lot harder. But we haven't honestly looked at, let me look since earlier. Oh, dude, are they pushing on that JST? They giving them the bang, bang, skeet, skeet? Hold on, hold up, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute, team. Hold up, wait a minute. They're giving them the bang, bang, skeet, skeet? Hoo-hoo. Uh-oh. Oh, hell, whoa, 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 whoa. Give him the old skeet skeet over here, boys. Woohoo! Let me see. What do you think about adding brand new equipments in the game for a meta change? I would say this. I am all for adding new stuff once, in my opinion, once the old stuff has been brought up to date. Does that make sense? I think that civilizations need adjustments. I think that current gear and armaments need adjustments for the current plan. When the civilizations, I'll give you an example. When the civilizations released, smite damage wasn't included. You know, other combo attack, like all those were not included, right? So I think there needs to be adjustments to certain civilizations to make other civilizations more viable. So of course we know almost everybody's using pretty much the same civilization. Go adjust the ones that nobody uses. They can pull all the data and be like, all right, nobody's using Korea. Nobody's used Korea for the last 3 years. Let's change that. Let's make it smite damage. Or let's make it in better fact, right? Because you're tying it in with Korea, right? And everybody in Korean players love YSS. They love supporting their guys. Make adjustments to that specific civ that will make YSS top tier. And you will find out just how much people will spend on civ changes and YSS. And it's still a shame to me that the most infamous naval commander in Korean history, it just gets passed up like that. Bro, he had his shine, his time in the sun, but you know, it's one of those things. Like, I think there needs to be corrections and adjustments to the game currently before we start adding in, you know, Lubu Prime legendary Super Saiyan version. You know what I mean? Like, or else what's going to happen is we're going to continuously get what we just got, right? Where they went and updated like 3 or 4 things in old talent trees, when every other time in history, what they've done is they've made a new version of it, right? They made the wedge 2.0, right? They could have easily adjusted wedge formation, but guess what? It makes money, right? That was the same thing that I was saying in the first place. Why adjust the talent tree when you could just make Joan legendary, Joan ultimate Joan, right? And then you adjust the tree on that one, you make them rebuy again. Not that I want them to do that, right? But if you're gonna go backwards and fix old things, then it should be the same consensus throughout the entire game. We shouldn't be doing Joan Prime, we should be doing Joan and fixing Joan. And then you can change and update the cosmetic if you want to do it that way. So it just kind of, it goes not 6-7, don't y'all start. I think that's kind of the way that I would like to see them go. Because the reality is this, right? I get why when people are like, when they release new stuff, they make more money. Fam, you know what makes the most money? A happy community that loves to grind your game. It will absolutely sweat their faces off playing your game for more than 24-hour rotations. Like, the more players, the more eyeballs and people you have, you know, ass in seats, they're gonna spend. If you make a good game, they will spend. You don't need to make new commanders, new heroes. Ideally, you want to make some new modes, some new stuff, but you need to keep them engaged and keep them wanting. You know what I mean? It'll get stale after a while. Let me see. Skinsy Raid, yo. Dutone, I appreciate it. And Skinsy, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you, bud. Thank you for the raid, big dog. They could add that so easy, just implement it through settings, being able to toggle it on and off. And see, that's what I'm saying, Lizard. It's just something, it's a quality of life fix that speeds up the game and removes screens, right? And that's the idea of it. If people want to go into their city to click the hospital, to load up the hospital screen, to click speed up, to then have to click 15 different items to speed up, to then by all means do it, right? But when you're in KVK like this and you're like, oh man, did I forget to heal? And there's a little hospital button right here on the right that you can click, the screen flies in, you click heal all and you're done. Bro, people won't believe how good the game will feel when you start adding stuff like that. Less screens is better. Faster UI, better. The same thing with, I brought it up where they had the little colored boxes where you can click and see all the KP. I told them, I go, there's no reason that and markers should be able to overlap each other. You should be able to zoom all the way out and then see a large scale view where it has the boxes and you can see the zones and the heat map and all that kind of stuff. And then when you zoom in, it should be able to see markers and coalition markers. There's no reason they should both be overlapping. That is a zoom percentage feature that needs to get adjusted because there's no reason they should both be shown on the same percentage. It just clogs up all the map. I swear 33. Oh, 8 has been fighting all day. Dude, they've all been fighting all day, boy. That's why it was funny. Somebody was like, there was a lot of people in a lot of the live chats that were like, oh, this is going to be over easy. Easy wins. And I'm like, nah. Just wait. They're gonna drop forts. I'm actually surprised they don't have very many forts. But I think maybe they just used their backup. Dude, there was so many. I took a screenshot when Chadsky, when they loaded in, and there was like 1 million forts in this thing. So I don't know if they were just like filler just to get through the Chronicle. That's what I'm kind of assuming. But I was also assuming there would be a lot more forts in here too. But we'll see. We'll see. These fights have been pretty good overall, and so I can't be mad about it. All right, let me see where we're at. All right. Oh, we're wrapping around, big boys. Ooh, all right. Hold on a second. Let me go to Earth. All right. Now we're on the 2359, 1606 side. I won't lie. 2359 is impressing me. They are impressing me for sure. I am liking this. I was worried that they were gonna get like their stuff pushed in, but they are doing really well. They are doing really well. So I'm excited to see kind of what they're going to bring out, what it's going to look like. But right now, the activity looks great. Their marches are holding up pretty, like, really well against 1606. And they're moving around really good. So it's nice. It's good to see. And I will preface this. I did not know very much about 2359 coming before this KVK. I just knew a little bit just because of Chadsky when I'd hop in on a couple of his streams when he was doing it. So take it with a grain of salt. So I was going off of just Kingdom Age and just not in general knowing and coming back. So I'm excited to see kind of, you know, change the hearts and minds. Changing the hearts and minds, my friends. But you can see, look, they're doing great pushing back, man. Let me see. They've been fighting since like 9 a.m. for me. Ooh, it's 8 p.m. now. Oh, so about 12 hours. Skinsy, hey bro, have a great stream. It's been fun so far. This game, dude, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to watch y'all. I have to go hang out in one of the streams. I saw it for a little bit when I hopped off of Chadsky's for a little bit, and I think he did he raid you? I know that when he turned his stream off, it kicked over to yours, so I watched for a little bit. Can you rate my kingdom? 3845. Phantom, I probably could on a different stream, big dog. Just message me on Discord and the rock chat. I might look at doing it. I get a lot of requests for doing that. I just don't know how y'all want me to rate them. Maybe I can set up some criteria or something that I can use for rating. It's just hard because I will say this, and I've said this before, and I think it rings true. Many people may not consider what I'm about to say to be true, but coming from the old days, coming back and where we're at right now, the saying used to be is that the style of game was a kingdom builder style game, right? The game is literally called Rise of Kingdoms. But I think after they introduced the domain system, it's no longer a kingdom builder, it's an alliance builder. And the idea that it's Rise of Kingdoms, I know is just talking about the civilizations themselves, but this game is not kingdom based anymore. It's just not. It's not. It took, and this is what the where I put my hat on. This is the hill that I die on, right? I think the domain system probably is one of the biggest things that that kills off a lot of players inside of Rise of Kingdoms. I understand why they did it, but the appeal of Rise of Kingdoms, the large scale appeal of Rise of Kingdoms, is what made Rise of Kingdoms fantastic and what made it better than every other game, right? The idea that you can see 6,000 marches running through a pass with kingdoms that had 8 alliances of 11 to 13 billion power, fighting other kingdoms that had insane amount of, you just can't replicate that in any other game, right? And so I feel like when they introduced the domain system, and when you're having to register alliances or specific, groups for a specific KVK, and you're separating it, you're dividing everything that makes Rock great, right? And so that's the thing, like right now, right, with 1606, they're a very large kingdom, but I feel like they're fighting with like both of their hands behind their back based on the scale of the kingdom. I'm not saying the others aren't. I'm just saying in general, like 1365, all the, like, the spread is very different compared to the way it used to be. And that's the hill that I die on, is the domain system. I'm not a huge fan of. I really wish the alternative would have been something else. And I could think of several situations where it would be better. Let me see. That's Chinese companies for you. Yeah, but I think the smart companies Whether they're Chinese or not, I don't think it has anything to do with it. I think smart companies that want longevity and want to make a lot of money, right, understand that if you keep the community happy, they'll keep spending. It's not like, look at competitors in the market, right? Supercell, right? They didn't make any large swifting changes, right? But they make new cosmetics, new skins, new events, new reasons to play, new event styles that constantly rotate in. Like, if you keep it fresh, nobody cares, right? Keep it fresh, right? The idea is this, right? What needs to change in Rock? Rewards need updating. Commanders need updating. KVK modes need updating. KVK rewards need updating. KVK shop needs updating. Osiris League map needs updating. Osiris League bet rewards need updating. Grand Prix format needs updating. Osiris League format needs updating. Get rid of that new format for the Osiris League. Absolute trash. There basically any system in the game needs updating. It needs updating. The fact that we have players that have been playing this game for going on 8 years and they're still earning gold keys and rewards is insane. When nobody's gonna need gold keys. We don't need them. Because even when you release a new gold key commander, he's absolutely worthless. So why even do that? Why even do it? You know what I mean? So like, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. Those all need scaling. They need scaling. We need more speed ups. We need more healing speed ups. We need more training speed ups. We need speed ups. Replace all the gold keys with speed ups. And maybe we're at a decent update. I said it. Ivan, yo, thank you for subbing to the channel, big dog. Welcome to the Burrito Gang, my friend. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you, my friend. Gold keys are speed ups right now. The you could, I guess. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, I don't even know how to say it, brother. I don't even know how to say it. It's just, I don't know. Stuff just needs a quality of life overhaul. There needs to be mass overhaul in certain aspects of the game. And it is what it is. Like, I found it very weird. I'll be honest with you. That the spring event, the event that we just had, right? The one where we had the shovels, that the first tier and the second tier had cosmetics tied to them. But the one tier that you actually had to spend money on had no cosmetic on it. I found that to be very suspect. It's like they didn't want to make money. I don't know. Which, don't get me wrong, if you're free to play, whew, you were swimming, bro. You were swimming. You got cosmetics. But the idea is you could have added a little commander animated emote. You could add some sort of cosmetic feature, a specific cosmetic. Do a St. Patty's Day where one of the commanders pops on a St. Patty's hat. I don't care, right? But you could make an event exclusive, and people would pay $10 for that. That is a lock. I didn't even spend on 2 of the accounts because it was just pointless for me. I just used my AP, grinded it out, used the auto barb, and was done with it in less than 12 hours. You know what I mean? There was no reason for me to spend the $10. It didn't provide me anything except a couple extra speed ups. That's it. All right, let me see. All right, so I'm trying to see. I don't know. I feel like they've been milled up for a little while. I think they were pushed up a little bit more, but maybe like a flag. Wasn't anything crazy. If y'all are in this KVK, let me know if I'm wrong. I feel like this has been deadlocked here for a hot second. Was this the ball that Chadsky was dying in? I was watching poor Chadsky. He was like, oh, charge! And he charged in like the whole murder ball chased him. I was like, your boy. Yeah. They just give it a little tap. They did the Happy Gilmore to him. Just give him a little tap. A little tappy tap. And the whole ball just abandoned everyone. Just went, dude, it was so funny, dude. He's like, go, 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 charge, charge, charge. The homies were just, oh, dude, it was so good. It was so good. All right, here we go. Oh, we're moving up again. Oh, got a little Scipio rally. Oh!
I'm in danger.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. They're doing the Zenobia strat out here, team. Woo-hoo. I see you, 23. Okay. Okay. I see you doing a little buff over here. Buff pass. Let's see if they catch on to it. Doing a little buff pass. Woo-hoo. Ow. Got him. Got him. Yo. Wait, hold on. Hold up, chat. Hold up. Did I do a premature boom? I thought it was burning. I thought I saw the flames of hell coming out. But I can't see squat. Oh, they got it. Okay. Whew. Whew. I was a little worried there, team. I was like, brother, I think I popped it too early. I think I popped it too early, brother. Retreat. Retreat. I see a con in the field. Yep. You see the con because what organized teams will do, right, when they're rallying super large players or anything like that, they will use a Zenobia and a Constantine, or a Zenobia and a very tanky March, and they'll hit the Zenobia so that she'll pop her shit nonstop on the rally, and you just get those extra. You get the extra shit. It's the same concept of what they used to do, what they do with passes to expedite the pass burnings. They do the same thing around rallies, around flags. If you own the field, you do it easily. Where's car at, bro? Where's car at? Do we need a pink car, bro? Dude, let me pink car. Let me say, bro, I love you. Baby, I love you. Let me see. He might be asleep already, boy. You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I don't want a pink car. It's already probably like 2 a.m. for old boy over there. You know what I mean? Con and Joan. Yeah, the Con, Joan, and the Zenobia for the buff pass. All right, looks like we're getting ready to, let's get physical. They're about to line up. I use STP and Con for support before it's Constantine LC. Dude, STP as support is wild though. I ain't gonna lie. Use it as the main, big dog. I know you got infantry. Go stack that big boy. Oh, bro, they lining up, dude. They teeing up right now. Let me see. Oh, man. Where are we going? Where are we going? Getting moving, get them moving side to side. Wave la control side to side. Let me see. Dude, I feel like we're about the Ark of Osiris is about to spawn right here. This is what I'm feeling right now. Y'all know when those teams are just like wild, rapid, just running like random locations. You're just like, what's going on? And it's just to get people moving left and right. Like just, it's the Ark of Osiris. We're about to spawn. Wait for it. While we wait for this Ark to spawn, chat, I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'm sure somebody will be dying by the time I come back. All right, don't go anywhere, fam. boy. We're back. We're back. Oh shit. Whoa, where are we going, team? Where are we going? Are we running? We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain. We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yeah. Bro, giddy up. Giddy up, big boy. Oh no. Oh no. Run, Forrest, run. Oh no. Oh yeah, they're going deep, deep, boy. Dude, 2359 are doing fantastic, man. I kind of want to go over here and just see them. Skeet, 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 choo, choo. Dude, they're hitting with the choo, choo train, big dogs. Are we planting flags or we're just rotating them down? You know what I mean? That's the key right here. Oh, dude, I think, did we psych them out? Oh, no, where are we planting? Hold on, let me see. There's nowhere to plant right here. Dude, we're just gonna drop a mean fort just right here, bro. Just a fat stack. What you need, Bubba? You wanna say hi to the chat again? Yeah? You wanna say hi? All right, Bulbasaur wants to say hi, team. 1 second. Come on, Boba, come here. Here. Oi, big boy. Hold on. You wanna put on your glasses? I'll put on your glasses. Yeah. I'll put on your glasses. Yo. Bro, chat, y'all know he fly AF. All right, stop the cap. Yo, stop the cap, you know. All right, if you know, you know. All right, come on, Bubba. All right. That's our son Bulbasaur. So when people ask, Bulba, where's Bulbaritos come from? There's the half of it. He's the half of it. How's the territory now, QQ? Dude, people are dying and people are trying, brother. It hasn't moved very much. It's moved a couple of flags. What happened? Oh, okay. Lay down, son. Lay down. Thank you. You want your toy? I don't think you want your toy. Oh, dude. I'm not jealous. That Optimus Prime came in. Bro, it looks like Tron every time they load in, bro. I was like, what is that? I don't even know what we're doing here, team. Did we just march everyone over here just to psych them out? Are we dropping some deuces out here, bro? You know what I mean? I'm waiting. The moist toilette, or is somebody getting rallied right now? Hold on, let me see. Dale. Wait, is Dale getting rallied, chat? Is that? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, they called their bluff. They said, come on. Come. Let's party. Come. You know, dude, chat, you know that Chadsky didn't place this flag, bro, or else it'd be like really wonky and out of place. I saw with my own eyes. I saw Chadsky registering for Ark of Osiris, bro. It was painful. The only thing more painful than watching that was watching him get obliterated 18 times by that one guy that had the ranged in Canyon. My boy knows what I'm talking about. No, hey, go. Go. Down. Thank you. That's too funny, dude. STB short range cycle makes sense to have him with Khan. Also prefer the double AoE with Skippy LC. Let me see. Team, yo, how's it going, big dog? Good to see you, my friend. Remembering when Mini Bulba farted, then barf? Dude. Bro, that was not a good day, bro. Dude, that was horrific, bro. I had to stop the stream. It smelled so bad. It smelled so bad, dude. Dude, my head is hot. All right, team. I gotta let him out. Come on, let's go outside. Let's go potty.
Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and
Oi. Sorry, Boba had to go potty. Brother, getting absolutely super soaker down here, boy. Let me see, what are we looking at? Dude, the fact that the build button pops up is wild to me. Pum 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 pum. Where is their flag at? I want to see that 2359 push here. They're gonna burn this thing. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like it's gonna come down here. We're gonna watch the stalemate here for a second and see what it's working with. Wait, hold up. Did they counter their... They said, yo, bro, hold my beer. That's what they said, dude. Oh, come on. Oh. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. I saw that charge coming in. Did anybody else get moist? Because I did. You know what I mean? Whew. Whew. I was like, whoa. Dude, it made me feel like back in the old rock days when you would just say YOLO. Dude, they already popped the king skill back here, boy. Is that the rally? Let me see. Nah, cuz there's no way they're staying back here with the king skill, right? I think Chatsky was just buffing his marches. Chatsky was just buffing his marches. That's what it was. 3 beers deep, brother. Fresh one crack for a W stream. I appreciate you, Lizard. I appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. Here we go. Technically, I think this is on neutral territory, right? Because nothing's built, so neither one of them kind of gets the slight advantage. Dominant victory, dominant victory. Look at the bro. What is that? Look at that. Dominant victory, dominant victory, dominant, 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 dominant. Brother, who's losing, bro? They should make like an ultimate loser, total failure, like a sad face one. Got dominated, just like a fail one. Dude, I would buy it just for the memes. The amount of content memes that I would make with that, bro, I would be amazing. Or, you ready for it? What if they made one instead of it saying dominant victory? It's like owned by Uncle B. Chadsky dominated. Brother, I would be, oh man. Oh man. There's an achievement for Who's Your Daddy, right? It'd be like, who's your daddy? And it's like the guy who killed you the most. Have y'all played those games where it's like, you play a game and it's like your rival, the one that's killed you the most, like in the looter shooters? You just get that here. It's like, you've been bullied by Chadsky 500 times in this KVK. Like, oh man, bro, you be making friends out there. I'll tell you. Hey, little boy, let me tell you something. Uncle, yo, good to see you. How you doing, Uncle? Something like that for getting wrecked would be major, LOL. Dude, I would be crying, bro. Who's your daddy? The Who's Your Daddy banner just pops up, bro. What's your name? What's your name? Dude, they're fighting for the Ark of Osiris right now, boys. You can't lie to me. I have this feeling. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is, boy. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something good. Oh, my God. This is around that time everyone's going to start dying, boys.
I'm in danger.
If y'all are enjoying the content, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all. Thank you again for all the love and support y'all been showing the channel. It means the world to me as we continue to grind and grow our amazing community. I welcome each and every one of y'all, and I hope y'all find a home here as well, along with all the other guys and fellow content creators that are sweating, that are grinding and sweating. Oh my God!
My controller died.
Oh fuck! What was it?
Shit.
I thought something happened.
Metal.
Oh fuck!
Ah!
Wait, these are our last 2 batteries.
Ah!
All right, chat. That was Mrs. Bulba. I thought somebody died, but nope. It was her controller batteries died in the middle of a Fortnite match. GG's. Whoa! Come on! 23:59. Yo! Let's go! Yo! Bro. Salmon, that didn't hold that didn't age very well, big dog. You know what I mean? Dang, 606 holding ground. Well, there it goes. Oh shit. Oh man. I was laughing on Chadsky's stream earlier because have y'all seen those TikTok videos or like YouTube shorts where they're like, where are they at today? And it's like showing like family, like old TV shows like Dawson's Creek. This guy, passed away. This lady has 5 kids and this is how she looks. Bro, the Mighty Ducks, you ready for it? Like half of the cast of the Mighty Ducks are in prison. And it literally was like a it showed the goalie, Goldberg, prison. It showed the Conway guy, prison. Not Conway, it was one of the other. There was like 7 or 8 players that are in jail. I was like, bro, what is that? It was so wild, dude. And then they did the Power Ranger one, and one of them's like in for murder. Another one, I was like, bro, you can't make this up. Some of these things are insane. 23, yo, let's go. Uh-oh. Give him the beans. Give him the beans. I don't want to pop it too early, chat. I don't want to pop it too early. Oh, man. Oh, that Garrison's holding nice. Oh, they're bouncing. You see the Garrison, the rally? Bounce, bounce, baby, bounce, bounce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't want to pop it now. I feel like I'm going to pop it too early. Dude, he's not popping the emote. Nobody knows to jump in. Dude, he's bouncing all over. Can you imagine trying to click on that? Ooh, yeah, no, that rally's going down. Oh, he's bounce, baby, bounce. Dude, he's like a 90s rap song right now. Dude, he's getting bounce out of here. There he goes. Dude. Hey, but that was a fantastic push from 2359. I never saw Blue get that close, except the one guy that probably literally hopped out of his city and was like, yo, hold my beer, and then just swarmed out of his mind. I'll see myself out. Nude salmon. No, brother. You gotta stay now. You gotta stay. You gotta redeem yourself, brother. As Whitney said, quack is whack. Dude, I thought you were gonna go quack, 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 quack. Salmon throwing up the flying V. Flying V! He's trying to lead us to the promised land. Yeah, dude, Salmon's starting to slow clap. Dude, you know what it was, Salmon? It's because you walked it back that they held that off. You might be the good luck charm, bro. You just we gotta start like a chant. You gotta start a chant, bro. I know maybe it's only in the US, but bro, back in the old days during gym, bro, we used to have like the chants, like between, bro. We're just gonna have like the chants between 1606 and 2359, bro. It's gonna be wild. On today's episode of Naked and Afraid, we're showing you On today's episode of Naked and Afraid, we have two contestants battling it out on the field inside of Rise of Kingdoms. On the left, coming in at a slim weight of 125 pounds, soaking wet, 2359. They're agile. They are not fragile. They pack a punch. They are the spider monkeys. They literally are small, agile, and just are gonna punch you in 50 different places. And on the right, the thickened nuggets, the established OGs, 1606. I don't even know what to call them. We'll just call them the Chads. And these Chads are holding no punches, but sometimes are getting punched. Stay tuned and find out what happens. This is gonna be an amazing episode right here. I feel it. I feel it. Dude, what animal would each side be, bro? Don't lie. All right, 2359. I don't know, dude. They're hitting pretty hard. The Chads. The Chads. Such a Chad, bro. I wonder if 2359 has like a mascot. Y'all know back in the day where it's like the white tigers and like brother the Pink Panthers, bro. Let me see where they are. Let me see. Hold up. Wait a minute. What are you, team? The Council of Gods. Fuck, bro. Brothers, we got to work on this. All right. This sounds like Chad had too many beers and was just like, you know what, bro? You know what, bro? We're the Council of Gods. There's too many beers during the naming convention, bro. The Bash Brothers. Yes. Yes, the Bash Brothers, brother. Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Yes, Lee. Dragon Ball Lee. Legends of the Hidden... Dude, Salmon, my guy. Hey, now you're speaking my language. Dude, most of these young bucks don't even know what you're talking about, brother. Like, what? What's a hidden temple? What is the Legends of the Hidden Temple? Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you. Back when kids would actually do physical activities, there was a game show where kids would compete and run through obstacle courses. Mint content. Mint. I definitely aged myself on that one, dude. Simon, it's a good age, brother. It's a good age, man. I know when somebody's too young, when they're like, man, today's music is fantastic. I instantly know they're under the age of 25 because it's all trash. I try not to sun them too hard, but bro, trash. That's when I know. That's a great way to age yourself, when they're like, oh man, this is fantastic music nowadays. I'm like, well, you're under 25. GG's. GG. Then I know which jokes are gonna fly over their head. GG's. Global Guts. Dude, the oh man, I just went blank on it. They had the Spartans, holy smokes, I forgot. I wanted to say Gladiator, but it's not Gladiator. It is the game show. American Gladiator. There it is. Woo. Tell me something good. '90s shows hit different? Dude, they did, bro. They had zero regard for life. You know what's crazy, guys? I want to tell y'all this, and all the love in my heart, right? Have y'all ever seen the UFC, the slap competition? Right? Just some grown ass individuals just slapping each other in the face, right? I find that funny that people are entertained by that, but appalled by adults disciplining their kids. Because that was like a slap competition growing up, bro. If you went through school, if you went to public school and you didn't get slapped or beat up, you were doing something wrong. That was like a daily life chore. You wanted that kid's milk? Guess what? You gave the oogly booglies to some girls, to some man's girl. You're gonna meet him in the parking lot. You know what I mean? There ain't no soft, talk about your feelings. We didn't do none of that. You went and kissed my girl, dude. We fighting. We fighting words right there. If your mom comes to save you, they're all getting beat up. You know what I mean? The moms are in the fight. You know what I mean? They ain't out there trying to kumbaya and do spiritual circles. Nah. They bringing all their cousins, their uncles. They're bringing them all to the yard, boys. They're bringing them all. Y'all, we just grew up in different times. We grew up in different times. Now it's all about talking about your feelings. Back in the day, it was about repressing your feelings and then taking them out on other people. Probably wasn't the healthiest generation, but hey, I'll tell you right now, they weren't talking back to their parents. Shit. I can't tell you how many times I had to eat soap for saying a cuss word. I had a whole block of soap. Most people don't even know blocks of soap still exist. I did. I had to eat them. My mom put that block of soap in my mouth, bro. Boy, let me tell you something. I did not cuss. I did not cuss afterwards. Shit. American Gladiators. Yeah. Got the 4-foot ruler. Dude, we didn't have the 4-foot. We had the 12-inch chancla, bro. We had the 12-inch chancla, bro. Even though my mom wore like a size 6 in women, bro, she bought the size 12 chanclas. I got suspended twice in elementary school for scrapping over a lunch tray. Dude, Lizard, see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Different generation, dude. I was the fat kid growing up that was always like the best friends with the lunch lady. So I was getting like extra food. Y'all know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know, right? If you're skinny, you're never going to experience that, which I feel bad for you. You know, but my fat homies growing up, you know, you got that extra slice of pizza, boy, you be dancing. Dance. You be dancing on those tables. Salmon, casual fist fights at the school. Kids would leave their beef there. No guns, no knives, just setting the stuff out. Yeah. Sometimes, you know what? It builds, you know, it builds some character. Sometimes you just need to get punched in the face. It's okay. You just need to get punched in the face. Believe it or not, most of my really good friends in life, I actually got in fights with in school growing up. All right, I think did the flag built, right? Did this one? Wait, did they burn that? I think they burned it, right? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? All right, are we coming for round number 2? It looks like it. Let's see. Let's see if we rally coming in. I'm looking for the rally, or we're just pushing. We're just pushing deep. They're starting fist fights in the parking lot back here, boys. Tell me something good. I'm trying to see if they're sending the rally or not. Oh yeah, there it is. I wish they would change the icon to make it red or make it something to stand out. It's like a quality of life thing. Like when I zoom out like this, I want to be able to see that shit. Okay, there you go. It was red, but it's not red until it hits. Oh, we got a little archers. Dude, y'all gotta hit them. I guarantee you there's somebody in this city that's just gonna pop out once it gets like halfway and it's just gonna start insta swarming this thing. If I had to guess, that's what they're gonna do. Let's wait for it. They're gonna fill. One dude is gonna hop out of these cities, insta swarm this thing, and that's gonna be the strat, just to hold. Let's see if we're true. One thing Bobo won't ever experience, I bet, was a Xanax era flooding grade schools. No, we didn't. No, it wasn't really Xanax. Drugs were a thing, but it wasn't. This was back before. This was the era where weed was like the Antichrist. I grew up during when in the US when the 3 strikes you're out policy came out. Most people will never understand how bad that was. I was during the era of the 3 strikes you're out. Essentially, if you got 3 offenses, brother, you were going to jail on the 3rd, after the 3rd. 3 strikes, you're out. It didn't matter whether it was what it was, right? You were going. And that's always why a lot of the jails are flooded and they're having like all that happen. But it happened with a lot of like minor weed offenses where, oh, I had one thing of weed, and then it's like, that's one. And then you had it 2 more times and you were off to jail for one little thing of weed. Like, you would back to jail. All right, chat. That was not a success. We shall try again. Do a Scipio Ivar. Get them absolutely toasted. Toast their beans. They got real popular 2012, 2016. Nah, brother. I was graduating college. Growing up in Canada, I always remember the system here more lenient since... Huh. Now, ours was like battling with drugs, like the cartels and all the flooding of weed and cocaine and all that kind of stuff. Not that they did that much of a difference, but... It's still flying through. All right. Ooh, we're moving up. Oh, yeah, boys. All right, we're back up north. We're back up north. Chippy. Oh, I saw Makote. Where's he at? Oh, I saw him. I saw his marches. Was he over here? Bro, I didn't even click the flag. Okay, well, we're not going to find him now. But he was there. Oh, wait, he's right here. He's the city. Makote. Or farm Makote? Farm Mokote. But I will also tell you this. One thing that y'all may never experience, and I feel bad for y'all, y'all will never experience living life without social media. Let that sink in. Y'all will never, ever experience life without living with social media and the influences that it has on people. And I feel kind of bad because like back in the day, man, dude, if you were self-conscious about stuff or you didn't have like the greatest self-esteem, like you could kind of hide it. You could kind of do whatever. Now, dude, everything, like you're taking videos of food and what you're doing, where you're doing, who you're with. Like there is no privacy now. Scars on your knees? Yeah, dude. Just... I don't know. It was a different way. It was a better way. I will say that. I like advances in technology, but I think it just gets when you got to start blurring out kids' faces and it just, I don't know. AI is really freaky. I like it from a technological standpoint, but I can see how it's going to get taken way out in left field. Oh, here goes 23 pushing back again. Dude, they're doing a fantastic job, but I think it's because they burned the flag, probably. So they're pulling back. They'll pull them back to territory, move forward, and use the buffs. But no back down from 23. Respect. Respect. They should pull it back a little bit at least. But I respect it. I respect it. They need, what, one more burn on that flag? One more burn? No, brother, can't relate. Born and raised in Providence, owned by biker gangs, totally different reality. Yeah. And it's a thing, man. It's a thing. I'm an old soul, my friend. Old soul. All right, let me see. Dude, these sides have been doing good. We'll go check bottom side of the map here in a little bit. We've been really focused up here because they've had a lot of action, but I do want to go check out 1365 and 3308 and see how they're holding up down there. All right, it's a nice push. It looks like they're circled back around. Hopefully they're launching their rally as they're pushing. See, I would have loved to see that timing of it coming through as they're pushing all the way through. Then it hits and then they can settle back. My best friend is older than you, old generation, where it's at. I like it. I think we had the best kind of blend between everything. Best music, best talent. Like, dude, it's. I can't even listen to the radio anymore without getting pissed off because of how many people are just ripping snippets of old music and old songs and old choruses from other songs and making money on it, bro. It's, I don't know. Not a fan. I still only listen really to 90s rap, early 2000s at the latest, like emo 2000s, like early 2000s for the most part. I dislike pretty much every major artist currently, except for maybe I don't really know, man. I'm trying to think of like a current artist right now. Maybe I think a lot of them would be like country artists if I was gonna choose new ones. I don't like, I do like some like EDM style music, house music, that kind. Artist wise, even though they're chopping up music, I still find that the creative flow is still there. Like when I listen to some other people and it's like the unaltered chorus from, you know, Boys to Men from 20 years ago, like that's ugh, gives me the ick. All right, so we got the King Skill. Let me see. I think that was from 1606. King Skill. The back and forth, boys. The legendary back and forth. He's 61. It's a great age, brother. '61. Put him in the 70s, 60s, early 60s, somewhere around there, right? When he was born. Dang, talk about a fantastic generation, brother. The transition from that to, dude, he saw everything. The birth of the internet, rock and roll. Dude, that is wild. Imagine when you start thinking of all that, and it's like all these kids that were born after 2000 and what they've experienced. What has happened? The creation of AI is probably the biggest one. There's no new music, right? Art is an expression of just ripping somebody else off. There's no real like art. I'm trying to think of other things. Like, shoot, in the 90s, I could tell you a ton of stuff. The rise of hip hop, like some of the greatest movies ever created were in the 90s. Like, It's wild. The internet was born. The first Apple computer, cell phones that were not the size of a brick. Like innovation. For you, I'm free. All right, let me see. I got a handful of 80s music artists I love. Favorite is definitely 90s, early 2000s grunge and hard punk rock. Dude, some of them are starting to make a comeback too, Lizard. Solar, yo! How's it going, Solar? Good to see you, big dog. A lot of them are starting to make comebacks. My Chemical Romance, all of them are starting to make comebacks now. For the early 2000s. I'm good, Solar. I saw you yesterday on the stream, bud. Ruh. I'm trying to make myself a little bit more available to go hang out on some other CC streams because I see them showing me love and all that, and so I want to make sure that I show love and go hang out with them just because I always appreciate it. All right, got a little back and forth. If I don't see a rally, let's go rotate to the south. All right, let's rotate to the south real quick. Let's go check out how 1365 and brother, they are touching them. Whew. Deep boy. Is this a free burn? No way, dude. Are they already cooked? Are they already cooked, chat? Wait, hold up. Okay, they connected them. I was like, bro, there's no way they're losing all their stuff, right? Dude, they're already gonna start getting sliced out. Or at least disconnected in that sense. And that's a free burn too. That's what makes this worse. I'm surprised. Okay, there you go. I was gonna say, I'm surprised that they aren't touching in more spots to try to break all this territory up where they can. Because like right now, clearly they're touching wherever they can. But over here, touch, and then you start chop, and just disconnecting everything. Because even if the fort stays, right, they're connected here, they're going to have so few territory, and then you just start flooding the area with flags all over the place. I don't know, team. I think, I'll be honest with you. If they're letting them free burn, this zone is over. Even though the forts are here, this zone is over. There's no way, dude. Bro. Did they break them? Dude, they're all bubbled. All bubbled, bro. What? Oh, he's not bubbled. Okay, that's good. 8 minutes. See that front line real quick. I'm gonna fall in love with you. Oh, Chad, I don't know. This looks like a GG. This looks like they've given this zone up. I see all of this. Don't get me wrong. Right, but they aren't defending jack on the back end, bro. Oh, wait, here's the... Oh, they hit him with the incense. Yo, that's what I love about JST, boy. They do know some fire emojis, bro. That's the best one. If you know, you know. Okay, we don't want that. We want water. That's the one we want. All right. Let me zoom out. Let me see what we're looking like number-wise. So they're all here, dude, which is fine, right? This is a great little fight right here. But at the same token, right? We're about to get popped out here, brother. They're about to get blown up. About to get their stuff pushed in every other position. Black, the back's blown out. The hairline's receded. Like it's whew. Dude, Martin, 1365 is back, baby. We're back. That's what they're saying. We're back, boys. We're back. You want me to tell you what it is, team? In my opinion. You ready for it? I don't know the makeup of 3308. Well, actually, they're not that young of a kingdom either. I don't think. They've been in SOC for a hot second, right? 3308, chat? Away, 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 oh, fly. Do. 1356 is back, dude. Lizard, brother. That fourth beer is just hitting too hard, brother. That fourth beer is hitting too hard. Lizard's in the fifth dimension right now, boys. Forgive him. The beer be beering right now, boy. It's flowing. It's a good day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah. Say it, Lizard, bro. Oh, man. The beer be beering, brother. I ain't hating on it. I love it. I love that for you, big dog. I love that for you, my friend. Dude, I love this skin, bro. I'm not jealous. You're jealous. Dude, I wanna just somebody just cue my face up and put him on Rose on the Titanic. Just straight up, brother. Just and then put Apple behind me. Oh, poor Apple. Never mind. Put Schmuck behind me. Oh shit. Bulbaritos, dude. Julius, how's it going, big dog? Good to see you, my friend. I'm a trades guy. Having a beer on Friday is ritual, dude. I like that. That's a good ritual, brother. How you doing, Shoob? Shooby-dooby-doop. Woo-wee-woo-wee-woo. How you doing, big dog? You having a good one, man? You starting to see any civil wars today? Dude, he's a Shuba goat. Was he listening? I know, but he doesn't listen. He keeps pushing over there. The only person more hard-headed than Boba is his mom. I'm like, he's not listening. He's going to your room. And then she's like, he's gassing me out. And I'm like, well, then put him outside. And she keeps bringing him back in for him to try to keep running back in her room. It just restarts the whole vicious cycle. Oh, man. Oh, brother, they got him spread out, bro. Full spread, bro. Like Dale from Talladega Nights, bro. A 2-page spread right here.
I can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given, but honestly,
Dude, I'm just gonna become a ranged main, bro. I'm telling you right now. Range just feels like cheating. Let it burn, let it burn. This skin is just goated, dude. Who's gonna carry me in Strife next season so I can get this? I just need somebody to let me ride their coattails. I need the skin in my life. If we have any big wigs with long coattails that will let me ride along, hit me up, brother. Hit me up. Your boy needs the skin. There ain't no shame in my game. I will be the mascot, the cheerleader. Brother, I will earn that skin. Don't you worry about me. Might have the trashiest marches, but bro, nobody can cheerlead like on rock like I can, bro. Nobody. Often tried to be replicated, but can't be duplicated. You know what I mean? Dun 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 dun. This one, the green one. This one's a stripe skin. This one. Oops. This one. The only way to get it is win strife, I believe. Yeah, that skin looks sexy. Mint. I might actually be able to do this next strife. Solar. I love you. All right. Let me cheerlead for you, big dog. I'll change my name to Solaritos, bro. All right. Call me Solarito. When I'm gonna apply, Solaritos has applied. Oh man. I just did 122 million power. Brother, I won't be there for another like 3 years. But Zenith push for Cab Zenith has me so fat. Jesus Christ, bro. He got you thick, boy. Dude, our I saw, was it 606? Somebody Zenith. Bro, our restart project Zenith is higher than most people's regular Zenith right now. It's nuts. Nuts. Knucking futs, boys. We got a little standoff here. You love it. But see, then you see this and you're just like, oh man, this is gonna be a fantastic fight. And then you come over here and you're like, what the like, bros are getting cut from like in half over here. And they're getting split wide open over here, boys. Look at free burned. They're about to get split in half. And then you're gonna have JST coming over here and gonna get double split in half. I don't, is INT, it's not even 1365, is it? Oh, they are. INT, interesting. I was 135 million for past 7. Jesus Christ, bro. I was, I'll have you know, I was 67 million before Zenith. And I'm currently at 67 million after Zenith. All right, I'll have you know that. What do you think about that? What do you think about them apples? I grew old 600k power. Bow, 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 bow. You know what I wonder? Who do we get for art? Did it announce who we got? I don't think it does, right? Dun 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 dun. Oh, fire. Bro, is that guy's name Putin? Did I just see that? He's in the murder ball. Might be. Oh yeah, they're giving him the blowback right now. But here it comes. Here it comes. The wave. The crash down. Here it goes. Run back for Drake. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. $60 votes. Dude, 52% of y'all think 2359's team is gonna win that top zone. That's a pretty even vote right there. I like that. It's not a blow away. Let me see. I don't know. Was Chadsky gonna do another stream? Let me see. Go. All right, Moose is streaming. Let's see. Law. FGP. Marquise. Hold on, chat. A second. Let me see. All right. I wasn't sure if Chadsky was gonna stream again. Aye. What's interesting, the part that I find the most interesting, right, is if you saw this, you were probably like, oh, okay. But this is literally the only fighting in this zone. Like legit. Legit. Nothing touches here, so there's no burning here. They're fighting right here, which we showed. Here, it was no fighting. No burning. No nothing. And up here, they're not touching any of these. They're not burning it. They're not touching anything up here. They are touching back here, and I assume just to cut. And they're touching right here, but those are all free burns right now. They're all bubbled, and they're free burning. So when I say that's legit, the only fighting is right here, is legit right there. That's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that. Car, yo, dude, I was gonna ping you, but I wasn't sure if you were asleep, big dog. I didn't want to wake you up. I knew it was low. I knew it was late for you, brother. I think I launched like an hour after I got out of work. So, how you doing, big dog? But I'm not gonna lie to you. Looking at this, I know that they were fighting bigger fights earlier, but this is kind of suspect. I ain't gonna lie. Not too bad, thanks. You can PM me whenever, brother. Dude, I ain't like the crazy ex-girlfriend, bro, that's about to PM you at 3 a.m. your time, bro. Let you get some sleep. Evil clown, yo! What's going on, evil clown? It's just weird because, like, for me, right, is like aggressive is normally you would think 1365 is, right? This is clearly an aggressive flag strategy, right? But it's not touching anything. The only two, it's touching here and here and here. And outside of that, it's made a conscious effort to stay off of all the other flags. And then the only other thing touching is here and here. And that's it. Like, none of this is touching or being like trying to actively build. None of that. None of this. Not up here. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Maybe they're trying to stretch fights. I don't really know. But from the hype and the talk, the chatter that I kept hearing about 30 through 08, I kind of expected more than this, to be honest. But I would say this is kind of on both sides too, right? Because 365 isn't blowing their skirts up either, right? That's all of 365 right there too. So maybe, I don't know. What I expected is this, right? Let's go show y'all what we've been checking out earlier today, right? Where it's touching, shit's going down. People are moving, we're cycling, we're rotating. Look, that's more than they have on the bottom side, and that's on one point, right? And then they have this point that they're touching. Look at all of this, dude. And then they were rotating over here. Yeah, see, they're starting to all flood in. Look, rotating over here to fight right here. Look at this. Look at that. Bro. 2330 2359 looking like the most active kingdom in this KVK right now. Low key. I ain't lying. This is like impressive in my eyes. I don't know. Maybe I was the only one, but bro, I was not expecting 2359 to come out this hot. They're coming out hot. Like they're pushing hairlines back and blowing skirts up. They're coming in with their motorcycle jackets and snagging up every dude's girl right now. That's literally what's happening right now. That's what they doing. 59 have had unlimited pilots for 8-9 months now. Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, but let's keep it real here, all right, Car? I would love to say that almost all of these kingdoms can afford pilots or have used pilots to the extreme to a certain extent. Right? So I don't know if I would necessarily say that in that sense. We can't really play innocent on all the others saying that they've never used pilots. You know what I mean? Big question, which account Chadsky is online? He has an account on both sides. So Knight, Chadsky said that he notified 2359 that he would be sleeping that second account in 2359 for this KVK to fight on his main in 606. But he did notify them and let them know. That way they weren't like, why isn't he? Like, he let them know. All right, here we go. Nice little clash right here. Let me get fire. There we go. Evil Clown, my G. I made a drunk rock mistake just now. Jesus Christ, bro. Sure, but some kingdoms rely on them more than others. I don't know, man. I feel like in rock, when large kingdoms talk about pilots, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general, right? It's like throwing stones in glass houses, right? It's like, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because then it's like, how do kingdoms prove they don't use them, and how, like, to be honest, this is the 14th hour that they've been fighting. So the idea that saying that main players wouldn't be playing for that long. Like, I get it, but I don't know. I think that's the same reason, like with our Kingsland, right? I'll be honest. I didn't think it was going to be over in 24 hours. If you would have told me that, I would have told you full cap. There's no way. And it was over in 24 hours. I don't know. I will say this, though. For the most part, when we've been watching, there hasn't been a ton of what I call chicken pecking, right? Where they hit and they run back, and then they hit, and then they run back, and they hit, and then they run back. For the most part, they've been doing this, right? They've been hitting and moving or sticking. If they do move back, then they'll move back to try to get to their territory, and then they fight again, right? It's not like a constant back and forth, which for me, I will tell you this. A lot of the times, that's how I distinguish if I think that there's a lot of pilots on the field, is when I see that. When I see the chicken pecking, I know people are KP hunting super hard, right? Especially in Imperiums. Which I'm not saying is a bad problem, right? A lot of Imperium kingdoms set great, like big expectations for KP, and so you got to do what you got to do, right? But for the most part, when we've been streaming, it's been a lot of this, right? Like if they're going to run back, you'll see them turn around like right here and then start pushing forward. I think in this situation, they're getting pushed back all the way, so I don't think they're going to turn forward. But that's for the most part what they've been kind of doing since the stream started. So I don't know. I'm not saying that they're not, but it's definitely been a little bit of a change in that front. Well, let me catch up in chat real quick. Forget to heal my hospital and just lost like 300k troops. You should be used to that, Lizard. That's AOEM right there, brother. Car here, for instance, the kingdom uses less pilots than many of the other Imperiums. I know, and that's a conversation that we have in CC chat for sure with the CMs and everybody a lot. I don't know. I just don't know a good solution, man. You know what I mean? If y'all have good solutions, well, let's get a list together, and I'll submit it to the CMs, and I can ping the support team, and I can do all that. I have no problem doing any of those. It just needs to be viable solutions. It can't just be like, get good, son. You know what I mean? Like, I can't send them that. Get good, son. Rise of pilots? Well, the reality is this, right? Like, this isn't Rise of Kingdoms anymore. It's Rise of Alliances at that point. You know what I mean? If we want to get real. You know what I mean? We ain't growing kingdoms in the domain system era. We're growing alliances. We took epic kingdoms and made them into less versions of GT and stuck them all into KVK. I never used them. I will never use them. I've never used them either. My KP would be much higher if I did. Yeah. Damn, that correct is the perfect time to pop off with stacking. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's just one of those, like, I haven't seen, they've been a lot of this, right? A lot of back and forth, pushing. It's not necessarily been like chicken pecking on this side. And they're moving and they're grooving, and I can't say the same for the bot side. The bot side is looking a little sus. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I hate my keyboard, don't mind me. It's all right, Night. Good to see you, big dog. It depends what they're paid for, i.e. objective fighting or KP chasing. Yeah. I think how do I say it? I think based on kingdom requirements, most people are paying for their, not the latter. Burrito Gang, I just lost like 400k troops, brother. Get good, son. That's what you get for playing AOEM, bro. Right? All right, Lizard, that's what you get for playing AOEM, bro. What did we learn today? What did we learn today, Lizard? Nah, it's most likely pilots or lunatics that love stacking like I do. And only fight rest of KVK with 2 marches now? Jesus Christ, bro. We all know who's Lilith's favorite. Come on. Hey, I don't come after that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't have anything against any other CC. I don't honestly care that much. I care about my community. I care about having a good time. And if other CCs want to rock with me and have some good times and I go have good times with them, that's all I care about, man. You know what I mean? Gaming should be fun. So if you're not having fun, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? Go have some fun. If it turns into a job, you're doing it wrong. Solar evil. Oh, Lord. I just need to... Dude, so many Phillips. I'm just kidding. There's not that many Phillips. I was honestly expecting more Phillips. Phillip and Canyon's been looking nasty. I don't know why. I know because of the talent tree or the updates, but Jesus Christ. All right, let's see. They aren't touching up here, but they are still building. Let me see. Okay, so the forts. They aren't burning the fort, so no touchy there. About right here. Oh, we got the rally. There we go. Rally in. That Ivar doing work, boys. See, I told y'all that Ivar's been doing nasty work, boys.
I'm in danger.
Got it. Final burn on it. Final burn in. And now since they have the ball, they'll rotate. They'll rotate it down here. Try to get this flag burn if they need it. Might as well use the ball, right? Trigger the rally. Crash down. Here we go. Oh no, dude. Is Chatsky playing with fire out here, team? Can somebody tell me if they have a rally set on Chatsky? A real homie with zero, his homie. Just kidding. I will tell you. I did watch 1316 drill out a 300 million power player, but they used the Xeno buff, the buff march when they were rallying. I'd zero Boba if I got the chance. Jesus fuck Christ, bro. Hashtag Civil War, bro. Hashtag Civil War, bro. I'll probably get zero. I ain't gonna lie. There's gonna be some clown that's gonna get upset. I'm bound to upset somebody, you know what I mean? It's just me. It's just me. AO and WS versus KV. Was AO was second, right, to us? I think we were up, what, like 100 mil? 2? Is it 2 now after Zenith? I don't remember. Back to fighting, dude. Car, I appreciate you, big dog. Clown would never. Oh yeah, the clown's a G, bro. I'll allow you, clown. You can rally me, bro. A real friend. A real friend. You ready for this? What a real homie would do, right? Is understand that if we are gonna rally our homie, I'm gonna hit the record button, right? That's a real homie right there, right? I will never get mad at a homie for rallying my city, you know what I mean? Now the real homie understands you hit that record button, so at least if I get my cheeks clapped, I can record a video and be like, oh, I got what? You know what I mean? I will always give you the free content. Exactly. See, and that's all. That's a real homie right there. That's all I ask. You know what I mean? If we ever face each other in KVK team and you have the chance to rally me, you should take advantage, because I do not leave my accounts out for nothing. I'm the type of player that will waste 20 TPs going back to starting zone nonstop when I'm not online. I never bubble because I always port back to home section. So the idea is if you get me off, promise you should rally. It's a rarity. The only time I got zeroed inside of Rise of Kingdom was because I allowed it when I was going to retire, and I let 1093 rally and zero my city. And I was live on stream. I put Dragon Lancer on the wall and got my cheek clap. My last KVK in 1307. It's still on the channel too. I think it was towards the end of that stream. Take it easy, mate. Hey, I appreciate your car. Ciao. It's all good as we press the record button for all content. Exactly, Abel. Exactly, brother. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Let me see. The flag is is there a flag a little bit below this ball? Trying to see if there's one right here. I don't see a rally coming in. I don't think there's a flag right here. I think it's down here somewhere. I wish it was so much easier to find flags. Purple, so purple, this one. Okay, so it's these two. Leave it up here. If we see the rally, then we'll switch it up there. Troops can be trained. They can. Content is more important than troops. If you get eyes on it, sure. If you can get eyeballs on it, hell yeah. Imagine getting zeroed and getting like 20 views on a video. You know what I mean? Like that's when it's L's. That's when it's L's, bro. Because if I put Shubius zeroed my city, no, I would get no views, bro. Nobody knows our poor Shub. Be like, what? Who is that? Let me check something out real quick. I would never be the rally lead. That would be silly. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see. I was looking to see who's streaming. There's a lot of like Spanish speaking streams on right now. All right. I don't know if we have a rally going on these. I will say the fights have been way better in the north than they have in the south for sure. I've been impressed. I've been very, very impressed with 2359. Itachi 2 billion KP already? No way. Are you serious, Evil? That's insane, dude. Come to crack me off a couple 2 billion, you know what I mean? What the f... Enzo 1.9. Let me see. Or not. About the world I'm living on. Huh? Brother, what is that, dude? Let me report this bug. What is that, dude? Before I forget, let me report it. Game sports. But see, at that rate, they might as well just chalk those numbers up and put 1.8 bill, right, with 1.8 B at that point. Or make this slightly bigger and then, or make the number smaller. It doesn't make sense why you would chop. That's just awkward. 2.2, 1.8, 1.4. Dude, these guys are going in, boy. But here's the thing, right? Is it surprising that out of the top 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5, 6, right? Is that them? 6. 6 of the top 10 are from 2359. That's wild to me. If you would have told me that I wouldn't have believed you. I know they have some big boys, but let me see what's done here. Let's see what's done here, team. See, and if you told me that, I wouldn't have believed you either. looking at what we're looking at. Mr. Hope at 1.4. Where's Lion at? Lion isn't even on the board. Would y'all have believed that if I said that? Yeah, INT is 1365. Yeah. But not having Lion up there, Hope is 6th. Velociraptor, that is understandable. Gorilla makes sense. I don't know, maybe y'all expected that. I didn't expect that, not seeing Lion on there, to be honest with you. Yourself. Itachi, almost 6 million. Yeah, but he has like a billion power account. Like, that's 6 million troops is nothing. That's like his toilet paper bill, bro. Not even. That's like his restroom bill for one restroom break. Baka 3308. Kyrium is 59. Oh, I keep forgetting that some of these have like 5 kingdoms in them. Somebody needs to explain that to me. I don't understand that. I don't understand how a kingdom like 1606 has 3 other campmates. I just don't. I'm not saying it's their fault, but I don't understand the matchmaking, how that works. Lion push 3.18 power. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's insane, dude. They asked Lilith? Nah, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. No, they asked for fixing matchmaking from the other KVKs. Which, to be honest, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know if they know what their matchmaking formula is, to be honest with you. Somehow you're getting A kingdoms into these massive Imperium KVKs, and it's like, bro, they have no business being in here. I feel bad for a lot of these kingdoms, to be honest with you. Get their cheeks absolutely clapped. You know what I mean? I was getting folded like an old beach chair in my KVK. If I got dumped into this one, boy, let me tell you something. I'd get uber cooked for sure. For sure. They'd be like, Boba, how much KP did you get? I'd be like, 10 million. Uh-huh. 10 million. I got tossed into the meat grinder for 40 days and 40 nights. Just look at the action compared, dude. It's just not the same on both sides. Not the same. Oh, we got something in on here. Where's it at? Bounce, bounce, baby. Oh, where's the rally at? Is there a rally? Hold on. Oh, it's up top, right here. A Trajan. Just kidding. How do I not see it? Oh, bro, look at the indicators moving, bro. Look at it. Okay, there it goes. It got stuck to the screen. There he goes. The Scipio Ivar. Scipio honestly should do really well on this. As long as they keep it topped up, they should be doing really, really well. Wait for you. Got the burn, baby. Yeah. Got him. But dude, the activity right now is wild. Looks like 1606 is starting to pick it up a little bit, which is nice. To the next one. Oh. All right, team. So a couple of things that I'm going to bring up. I considered streaming Arc or Arc matches in 40-30. I just don't know if we're going to have opponents. So I'm a little leery. I'm going to try to see. I'm going to gauge in the next couple of weeks to see if we're getting opponents or if they're worth streaming. If I do start noticing that they're better and worth streaming, then I might start doing Saturday streams for Arc in the morning. I probably won't tomorrow just because I don't know. We didn't have an opponent. We did have an opponent week 1, which was last week, but they no-showed, and so it's like I can imagine launching a stream and being like Ghost Town. You know what I mean? But hopefully when we start getting, bigger opponents, better opponents, then we'll be able to start doing all that. Let's see. Dude, their rotations are wild, dude. They're rotating non-stop. There's the burn, so no need to be there. They'll rotate back up here. Is this burning? Oh, this is the one Chatsky's flag. In the sky, castles in the sky. Do 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 do. I bet you the Attila that I keep seeing is Chatsky's Attila. Let me see. Let me see if I can see it. Or did it already die? No. I'm just kidding. I think his Attila would be Garrison anyways. With you, I'll take me home. Oh, I seen a Joan Arthur. Is that what I saw? Dude, that Joan is actually looking like she's holding up pretty well. Where'd she go, bro? I should have clicked on her so I could have found which player it was. Oh, dude, I just missed her. I don't know. Dude, 2359 has that momentum, dude. Push, 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 push. Go, 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 go. Yeah, they have the momentum right here. They should push. You can feel the fold right here. Just how many side faces are going that quick? You can feel it. Can you feel it? I have returned, dude. DC, I missed you, bro. Where'd you leave? Where did you go? Is your back feeling a little better, big dog? You put on the back brace and put some vapor rub, some vapor rub on your chest, and you know. I need up your mess. Now don't feel like regrets. Yeah, it helped, dude. I'm telling you, man, getting old is getting old, bro. Pretty soon your little one's gonna have to start carrying you around, bro. You know what I mean? Get a little wheelbarrow so she can push you around, bro. I'm telling you. You're about to have to get LeBron all over the place where they had to like carry him off the court. For real though, dude, I'm telling you, man. I can't go to bed without like all my joints and toes and everything popping. And bro, I like get up from this chair, my back's like, bro, I'm cooked. I'm already cooked. Like I already feel it tightening up right now. Like it makes me question. It's like, brother, do I need to stream? Should I stream? When my back's like, after I've been sitting in this chair, literally this is my work desk. I've been sitting in this chair for like 14 hours already. But I love y'all, so that's why I rock with y'all. But I legit, the only time I got up today from this chair was legit to go get lunch with the wife. That's it. I was on Chadski's stream, I think for like 2 hours, 3 hours, somewhere around there. Went to go get lunch, came back, work. And here I am. Here I am. I can definitely tell you it's not for the faint of heart. Good placement, kills that TP spot. So I think Carr is fighting in his KVK right now too. So I'll have to look tomorrow and see if we have more action going tomorrow. Then I'll probably pop another stream tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to stream my ARC match in the morning just because I don't know if we're going to have an opponent. And so we'll go from there. We'll go from there, fam. Let me do the I'll do the showing of the map real quick because a lot of people always like to see it before we're gonna end the stream. So it's looking pretty even right now. I would say when we come back in 12 hours, right? 12 hours from now, whenever we fire the stream up, the number one thing that y'all need to look at is what happens with all of this. Because I'm pretty confident by the time we come back for another stream, this is going to get sliced all the way out. This is going to get sliced all the way out. And they are going to be progressing and pushing down right here. And blue is going to be all over the place. And it will only be these last two right here. Pretty sure all of this is getting cut out in the next 12 hours. This, on the other hand, I do not think is going to get cut out in 12 hours. I think they'll wrestle the bear back to their forts, and then they're going to push them back. And I think this is where the line is going to end up. So we'll see. We'll see. They haven't been pushing up here, so nothing really new up here. But 2359 has been doing a fantastic job with their balls and Jesus Christ, moving around and rotating and burning and doing all that. As you can see, whatever they're kind of touching, they're rotating and touching. So they've been doing a great job on that front for the most part. This is the one I think that isn't currently burning. And then these up here are. So yeah. All right, fam. I think I'm gonna go relax on the back, take a little bit off. But we are gonna be getting some more streams in this weekend. So if you haven't already, do me a huge favor, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help us get to that 6K subs, boys. We are very close. Let me see where we're at right now. We are honestly very, very close. Bro, we are 29 subs away, chat, from hitting 6K. I know we can do it this weekend. Let's see if we can get it done. 29 subs left to get to 6K, and then we fire up our brand new goal. If we hit it tomorrow, or by tomorrow, or during tomorrow's stream, we'll do some more memberships as an appreciation. And we'll probably do a code tomorrow for a live stream code. All right. So I don't want y'all to miss it. Definitely come check us out tomorrow. Share the stream link out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me see real quick before y'all head out. Don't head out yet. Let me see if there's anybody who is streaming that speaks English that y'all might like. A lot of them were Spanish speaking, so it's hard. There's Musa. All right, let's go raid Musa real quick, chat. I'm gonna go raid Musa. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get all this set up real quick. Customize. Redirect. Give me 1 second, chat. All right, I got his stream link. There it is. Musa, save. All right, fam. I saved the changes. We are going to be raiding Musa. Go show him some love. He is in KVK right now. Make sure if y'all are going to be jumping in there, make sure y'all do hashtag Burrito Raid, fam. Burrito Raid in the chat. They may not even know who I am, but they're going to learn. All right. So huge shout out to y'all, fam. I appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. And show some love to Musa. All right. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye.